If he put his mind to something, he was going to do it. There was no stopping him.
People respected John, and they respected his vision. Engineering firms, right down to the guy in the field, they respected John.
They trusted him. They knew he would look out for them, and he did over the years.
Oh, he was just a super guy. He knew stuff that people would only dream to be able to foresee.
John Zigarlick loved the North. That passion led him into the mining industry, to the development of the world's longest ice road, and to the creation of a company that still serves the mining industry today. John Zigarlick was born in Winnipeg, but grew up in Uranium City, Saskatchewan. He followed in his father's footsteps, working at a local uranium mine. After 2 years at the mine, he joined the Canadian Air Force as a military policeman. 11 years later, John returned to the mining industry, receiving a letter of employment from Irwin Engineering and Management Services Limited.
And it was for, in 1968, it was $500 a month. That was his starting range.
That job led him to Echo Bay Mines, where he worked on projects like the Port Radium Silver Mine and Lupin Gold Mine in the Northwest Territories. He started as purchasing manager and worked his way up, becoming the president and CEO, known for his down-to-earth style.
I used to chuckle when I'd go into the Lupin mine site when he was coming into camp, and you'd see a table full of managers sitting there with a place set aside for him to sit down, and he was over sitting down with the miners or the guys from the mill. He wanted to know what the people that were making the money were thinking of, not what the managers wanted to tell them.
As a visionary, John saw the possibility of building a Lupin gold mine in a location that seemed impossible. He did it using a Hercules and Convair aircraft with over 1,500 flights in a 17-month period.
Every bolt in that place came in on a Hercules aircraft.
From August 1980 to August 81, the plane moved 21.2 million kilograms of cargo in 1,988 hours of flying time. Echo Bay's Hercules set a record for the most kilograms of freight hauled by one aircraft in a single year.
The Lupin mine went on to become one of the biggest gold producers in Canada. By the time John retired, Echo Bay Mines had gone from a market capitalization of $7 million to approximately $2 billion. John's vision for the North included building the world's longest ice road to provide access to the Lupin mine.
I ended up starting building them equipment for the ice roads, the plow trucks and the Haglins and snowcats and water trucks.
That's fresh opening of lake right there. You've got a big fuel tank on the back of the trucks, and they're just breaking trail. But they start off with one trail going through, and the road will end up being between 150 and 200 feet wide.
75 to 80% of the road is built over lake ice.
But this kind of gives you an image of the size of equipment that's going up. The box on the back of that semi is probably 28 feet wide. So there's an awful lot of weight involved in it.
Following his retirement from Echo Bay Mines, John helped create a company called Nuna Logistics.
He had told people he was going to build the largest construction company in the territories, and he's laughed at a few times, but then within a few years it was there.
So we were pretty much into mine infrastructure, building dikes and dams and airstrips and anything to do with the infrastructure of mine. Nothing underground, but everything on surface.
Nuna Logistics started as a partnership with the Inuit, helping to create opportunity for Aboriginal ownership and employment. The Nuna group of companies continues today with 51% Inuit ownership, providing construction services to the mining industry. Among them, the yearly building and maintenance of John's Tibet to Contouito ice road.
His winter road was a passion. He spent a lot of time up there every winter to make sure that it was successful, and mining, whether it was the mining we were doing or building dikes or airstrips, he was very, very involved on a daily basis, yes, right up until the time he passed.
John Zigarlick died unexpectedly in 2011. His friends say he had never considered retiring and was working on his next big idea, building another ice road that would provide more access to the north.
The day he passed away, he flew in from Yellowknife for meetings for 2 days. He was in Yellowknife for meetings to build the road from Bathurst Inlet up the back way to the mines.
Right up until he passed away, he was determined to get infrastructure into Nunavut.
Oh, he was just an awesome, awesome, awesome person. Everybody in his books all deserved a chance. You know, like he was just an awesome guy.